Hey guys, welcome back to the OVC YouTube channel. Today Mari-Lize is going to be telling you about her Au Pair USA application process. Hey, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, and you?
Good, thank you. Can you tell us what was your reasoning for choosing OVC to do your au pairing program, and why did you choose America?
Well, the States have been a dream for quite a while. I started thinking about it probably when I was around 16, but my parents kept saying, get your degree, all of those fancy things. So I kind of put the whole au pair thing kind of on hold. And my god sister, I think that's what you call it, actually left for America last year. She's now completing her year. She's coming back next week. And when I heard she did it, everything just came back, and I just wanted to do it all over again.
Yes.
And I asked her who she worked with, how she did it, because you don't really want to do it alone.
Of course not.
She said no, she went through OVC, and immediately I just felt if she already did it, she's already there, she's on her way. At least it's something that's familiar, and you know then the program, how it works, if you have any questions. So I basically went through her, asked her a few questions, got the number, started working on the whole process. And yeah, so it wasn't really I started Googling, so OVC, it was more like a referral.
Yes, no, but that's perfect. Those are also so great because then you get a bit of their experience and you just know a bit more going into the whole thing. How was the whole application process for you when you were dealing with your OVC consultant, when you first started filling out your forms and everything? How did that go?
Overall, I started, I think like in Feb or something, went to like a information session for the consultant for the first time, getting all the information. Then we started basically in March. By June, everything was finalized. I matched with the family because I was supposed actually to left already, but due to the whole COVID and visa and everything. So the application was quite quick. If you had a question, I just WhatsApp the consultant. My consultant was Jade. So I just WhatsApp her, got all the answers I need via email or WhatsApp. Quite easy, quite fast. It was really, really convenient because if you had a question, you either emailed or WhatsApp and everything was answered real quickly and easily, and there was no hassle. So you didn't have to worry or Google or what's this or what's this.
Yeah.
You asked and you got an answer right away.
Awesome. And when you were interviewing with your host families and when you were still in interview process, what questions were you asking the host families to make sure that it was a perfect and good match for you?
What I asked them or what they asked me?
What were you asking? Because what were you looking for? Because obviously it works both ways. As much as they're looking for an au pair, you're still looking for a host family.
Well, my main questions evolved around the children. So first of all was you basically sorted under profile, but it was basically how many children there are, what's their ages. I asked the host families a few questions like what characteristics does the children have, what are their hobbies, what do they like to do, if there's something that stands out of each of the children, especially if there was more than one, what would that be. So my first interviews I had with the families was mostly about the children and asking questions about that. I basically just went on Google and saw what questions you could possibly ask. And some of the questions I received from OVC as well as the preparation, I just worked around that. So yeah, I mainly focused on the children for the first few interviews or the first few questions. And then later on, like what are the duties, what are those sort of things. And I must say, most of the families, or two of the families that I actually interviewed, they had like an au pair hand guide, if I could say it like that. So they emailed that to me like the following day after we spoke. So immediately you saw the schedule, you immediately saw what was expected of you. So that kind of made it a lot easier when coming to questions. Because if I wanted to ask a question in the next interview, I just basically read through that. So it made it made it easier. Quite a
lot easier. No, I'm sure. And so now you've obviously matched with the family and you're preparing to leave, hopefully soon. Where are you going to be based in America?
I'm going to Oregon. On the way, western side of America, and I'm going like a small little city called Lake Oswego. It's about 12 miles, I think, away from Portland. But it's
Okay.
very small. Everything evolves around a lake.
Yes.
So yeah,
Okay,
it's a very
that's so
small
nice.
community. You can walk everywhere. It's in the woods. It looks like very forest looking.
Oh, that's beautiful. So what are you most looking forward to when you finally get to start your program?
The walking, because where
Okay.
I live now, you can't really walk everywhere. You basically have to drive yourself everywhere.
Yeah.
Where there's parks everywhere, so you can just get the children. Oh, I'm looking after just one, so I can just get her and just go to the park straight away. Everything is like in walking distance. You don't have to drive. And for me, it feels quite scary because it's like driving on the different side of the road, different side of the car,
Yeah.
from manual to automatic. So it makes it quite easier for me to know that I don't have to drive as much. I can walk where I have to go.
But I promise you, you'll adjust so quickly as soon as you get into the car and you're on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
You're like, it feels okay. It's a bit strange, but it's okay.
Let's just go everywhere.
Yeah. Is there any food or travel destinations that you've made like a little list that you want to try or take a chance to see while you're there?
Food. They say everything is bigger in the US. I want to see if that's true. So ordering like a slice of pizza and see if it's really bigger. I really want to try like a taco or taco. I don't really know if I say it correctly, but I want to try that. And then destination wise, I really want to go to California, and luckily I'm quite close. It's about a 2-hour flight for me, and I really want to go to Las Vegas. So hopefully by the time we get there, COVID is better and traveling is a little bit more like we can allow.
Yeah, no,
so,
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure you'll get it. No, I'm sure you'll get it soon. And last question before we finish off today, what advice would you give to other young ladies that are looking to sign up for the program just based off what you've experienced so far?
I would say just do it. Don't really think about it. If the thought is in your head, just go for it. Sign up, give it a chance, do it. You're going to learn so much through the whole application. I've learned so much through just applying and finishing the whole process. So just give it a go, see where it leads to. It might be like, I'm quite afraid now that everything is here and you're basically 2 weeks, 3 weeks away from flying, but just give it a go, spread your wings. Maybe being outside your comfort zone is the place where you have to be.
That's true. I like that. So thank you so much for taking time out of your afternoon to speak to me quickly.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Awesome. To everyone else that's watching, please remember to like the video and subscribe below. Thank you.
Bye.